As they sing in the song, "Anything you can do, I can do better." And it may just be the mantra for Jamaica's 8-time Olympic gold medalist, and all-around showman, Usain Bolt. While attending the Super Bowl experience in Atlanta, Bolt couldn't resist towing the line at the Combine Corners 40-yard dash challenge. Bolt, wearing a t-shirt, track pants and a pair of flat-soled Pumas, casually crossed the finish line with the very unofficial time of 4.22 seconds. Bolt's time ties the NFL Combine record set by John Ross in 2017. So, about Tokyo 2020. The U.S., Michaela Shiffrin and Slovakia's Petra Vlhova were locked in an alpine ski battle for the second time this weekend in Maribor. A day after the two friendly rivals happily shared first place in giant slalom, Shiffrin and Vlhova laid down their opening runs in slalom, with Shiffrin holding an edge of a full second at the break. Vlhova pushed Shiffrin in the second run of Friday's GS, but could she do it again in slalom, an event Shiffrin has owned on the World Cup, winning more than half the races she's entered, 37 wins in all. The previous slalom held this season was won by Vlhova, whose second run was fast enough to relegate Shiffrin to second, stopping Shiffrin 1 win short of tying the most consecutive World Cup slalom win record of 8. In the last 17 slalom races staged on the World Cup stretching back to March 2017, the top podium spot has either gone to Shiffrin, 13 wins, or Vlhova, 4 wins. With race-time air temperatures in the mid-50s, and a second-run course set to help mitigate ruts in the soft surface around the gates, Vlhova dropped in just ahead of Shiffrin, while Sweden's Anna Swinlarsson sat at the bottom of the hill as the current leader. Vlhova could not produce a second run like she had in Friday's GS to contend for the win, crossing the finish with the fourth-best combined time. It's the first time this season Vlhova has not appeared on a World Cup slalom podium. Shiffrin, with her biggest challenger out of the podium picture, started her event-closing run by picking up time early and never relenting. Despite conditions being less than ideal, Shiffrin crossed the finish to win her third consecutive slalom in Maribor. Swinlarsson joined Shiffrin on the podium in second, with Switzerland's Wendy Holdener finishing third. Full results are here. With 2 slalom events remaining on the World Cup calendar this season, Shiffrin can tie the all-time slalom win record for a man or woman, set by Sweden's Ingemar Stenmark. The win is also Shiffrin's 13th victory this season. The entirety of the Women's World Cup field has a combined win total of just 14. The women's tour now turns its focus to the biggest event of the year, the FIS Alpine World Ski Championships in Sweden. Shiffrin has said she plans to compete in Super G, Giant Slalom and Slalom, and potentially the Super Combined. Racing kicks off with the Women's Super G, where the U.S., Lindsey Vonn, who sent shockwaves through the alpine world with her recent retirement announcement, is expected to compete. Vonn has also said she will race in the downhill. This morning heavy snowfall in Garmisch-Partenkirchen forced the cancellation of the final men's downhill before next week's World Championships. The men's giant slalom is still on the schedule for Sunday morning in Gapa, with the first run beginning at 4:30 a.m. ET and the second run at 7:30 a.m. Watch the first run on OlympicChannel.com or with the NBC Sports Gold Snow Pass. Catch the second run live on TV or streaming with Olympic Channel or NBC Sports Gold. Olympic Talk is on Apple News. Favorite us. More, Lindsey Vonn to retire after World Championships. McDeerdorf kicked off a World Championships on home soil with a win in snowboard cross on Friday in Solitude, Utah. The 27-year-old won each of his heats en route to a victory at his first World Championships after grabbing an early lead in the final. No American man had won a world title in snowboard cross since Seth Westcott did so in 2005. "That was the best day of my life right there," Deerdorf said in an interview with NBC's Tina Dixon after the race. "This is a moment I've dreamed about." Deerdorf, who grew up in Colorado Springs, made his Olympic debut in 2018, finishing fifth. He balanced two professions in the lead up to the Olympics, framing houses part-time while training for the Games. The Americans brought a strong contingent to Solitude, with Deerdorf, three-time Olympians Nick Baumgardner and Nate Holland, and up-and-coming talent Jake Vetter. Vetter finished fifth, Baumgardner was eliminated in the quarterfinals, and Holland did not advance from the round of 32. Five-time world champion Lindsey Jacobellis fell short of a sixth title in women's snowboard cross after losing speed in the semi-final and failing to advance, ultimately finishing fifth. The World Freestyle Skiing and Snowboarding Championships continue tomorrow, with ski cross at 3 p.m. and freestyle skiing big air at 9 p.m. Both live on Olympic Channel.